Good afternoon, everyone. How fantastic to see you all. Thank you for being here on this, what is a nice, bright, sunny afternoon here in Bristol. How's the weather where you are? Of course, we're not going to start for another few minutes. This is just the time where I pop up, have a bit of a chat with everyone, and we'll start on the dot of 2 o'clock as always. So first of all, apologies to anyone who's found it difficult to find us today through various reasons. Today's video ended up as being posted as unlisted. Anna is already on it, has changed that to public, but apologies if you found it difficult to find us. Of course, if you have our email, and this honestly it's not to try and push people towards getting the email, but if you had the email, you had the link. But just many apologies to anyone who had to hunt around to find us, and do please join that email newsletter, and that takes away any of the stress of finding your Homechoir broadcasts. I hope you all had a great weekend. Thank you to everyone who joined us yesterday for a very lovely sacred sing with some nice Bach and some Mendelssohn and more besides. This week, well, we've got quite an interesting song with a lot of interesting history. The Blackleg Miner. Very nice tune, very nice song, not the nicest of subjects. We'll then follow that with Lascia Kyopianga. Beautiful music, lovely song, not the happiest of subjects. And then on Friday, well, as it's Fun Friday, we're going to sing Alexander's Ragtime Band, which is just joy, pure joy in musical form, with a nice little bit of early blues jazz thrown in. And then, of course, a sacred sing on Sunday where we bring everything together. So let me just double check the sound. I know that the recording of One Misty Moisty Morning is working, because I just heard it. But let me check everything else. Fabulous. Let me just have a little bit more. That's sounding all right. Let's just check. Oh, Danny boy. Oh, I need to check my Patchway Cathedral acoustic. Is that working? Oh, yes. Oh, Danny boy, the pipes are calling. Special one there today for anyone in Ireland. Here's the Blackleg Miner track. This won't be the style you'll be expecting. I've gone for a much more sort of chilled, laid back style with a bit of drums going on as well. Okay, looking forward to that one. Man of Constant Sorrow, which is always big and loud. In constant sorrow, all through his day. Fabulous. So that's all sounding fairly decent. I'll just turn that one down a little bit. I think I'll have a bit more of the Blackleg Miner, and I think we're good to go. So how is everyone doing? Let me check the comments here. Hello to dear Lisa, who was here first. Can't join us live, but I hope you're watching later on, Lisa. Thank you ever so much for your lovely comments. I'm really glad you enjoyed the silly thing I posted to Twitter yesterday. Obviously, I had nothing to do with making it. This was the wonderful Device Orchestra. If you've not seen them, look them up on YouTube. They produce, frankly, genius videos where they get ordinary household appliances, wire them together, and then trigger them using a clever bit of software so that they make the sounds of instruments. And it was Sweet Dreams are made of this. Bit of Annie Lennox, performed by electric toothbrushes. If you haven't seen it, it's well worth a look. It really is. I'm glad you enjoyed it, Lisa. And hello to everyone else. I think we've got a couple of birthday girls here today. As far as I understand, I think it's Emma's birthday today and it's Kareth's birthday tomorrow. So many happy returns to both of you. We will, of course, be singing happy birthday to you when we start officially at 2 o'clock. But thank you for being here today and hope you have a lovely birthday, whether it's today or tomorrow. So let me pop out my participants list. That's a little penguin reference. So, oh wow, lots and lots of people. Lots of people saying hello. Lovely to see you all. So, who have we got here? A very good afternoon to Albert. Good afternoon, sir. Hello to Alison. Hello to Carol and Bumble. Sorry to hear the weather's not good where you are. Hello to Christine and Malcolm. Christine, you should absolutely join and sing Quanta Qualia. You just have to. It's just the most wonderful piece. Well worth doing. £3.50. That's all. Well worth it. Hello to Cynthia. Hello to Dorothy. Lovely to see you. I'm so glad you've had a chance to catch up now. And I hope you're fully into the swing of things after your breakaway. Hello to dear Eileen. Lovely to see you. Hello to Emma. Happy birthday to you. Hello to Gina. And hello to Glennis. Lovely to see you both. There's dear Anna there in the comments, working really hard on all of our behalves. Hello to Irina. Very good afternoon to Jane, and hello to Jane, and hello to Jean. Very good evening to Jill in Thailand. Hello to Julie. Hello to Kareth. Happy birthday for tomorrow, Kareth. I hope I've got that right. Hello to Kathy. Good afternoon to Linda. Hello to Mary. Hello to Michael and to Mike. How are you both, gents? I hope you're both very well. Hello to Nikki. Good afternoon. Good Abend to Norb and to Ruth. Hope you're both very well. Hello to Susanna. Just to say, Susanna, here is the beautiful Cantilly. Now, I can't. There aren't going to be any solos on it this afternoon, other than every time I try and tune it, it doesn't take to the tuning. So I think the strings are coming in. But oh my goodness, what a beautiful instrument! We have been enjoying it over the weekend. I think Katie is properly obsessed. So thank you very much indeed again. What a beautiful instrument. And hello to Virginia and to anyone else who's joined us in the last few minutes. It's great to see you. So let's quickly look through your comments. Carol says, no sun at all in Kent, but no rain. That's good to hear. At least it's not raining. It could be worse, couldn't it? Eileen's put a little sun next to Nailsea because, of course, it's always sunny in Nailsea. That's the equivalent to it's always sunny in Philadelphia. It's always sunny in Nailsea. Nikki says, Danny Boy doesn't make me cry. It reminds me of nights in the pub. Now that will make me cry. It's sunny in Tynemouth. That's lovely to hear, Alison. Jane says it's a beautiful day in York. That's so wonderful. Hello to Rona. Sorry to hear about your meeting. Good. How is everything with everyone else? 3 sleeps left, says Kathy. How exciting. Mary's just getting a coffee. That's a good idea, Mary. I think I'll have a sip of my coffee as well. And let's scroll on down and catch up with everyone's comments. Hello, Carolyn. Lovely to see you. And let me check. It is everyone's birthday. Yes, it is. It's Emma's birthday today. And Kareth's tomorrow. Fabulous. And Julie's got workmen in at the moment. Tiling today. Cupboards by next week. Fantastic. I presume that's your kitchen. So wonderful stuff. I do hope that all goes very, very well. Kathy says she sent the machine orchestra off to a few friends. We all loved it. I'm really glad. I did when I saw this. If you haven't seen it, the Device Orchestra, please do go and have a look at them. Do subscribe to the channel. Give them all that support. But when I saw just well, how could you not share amongst my lovely friends and followers something that involves making music in a silly way across the internet with googly eyes and silly names? I mean, it's as far as I was concerned, when I saw the Freddie Mercury cameo, I thought I have to share this with everyone. I know a lot of people who will appreciate this level of humour, so I'm glad people enjoyed it. Nikki says pub time is coming one day soon. Looking forward to it. Ruth says it's grey and cold but needs to get some paperwork done, so just as well. It is hard doing admin when the weather is good outside. I really do feel your pain there. So I hope you have a good day of paperwork, Ruth. I hope it flies out and it goes very well. Hello to Leslie. How lovely to see you. It's raining and grey in Chicago. I'm sorry to hear that. Well, let's see if we can get a bit of energy delivered to you fresh from here in Bristol, where it is bright and sunny, across the Atlantic to you in Chicago in the form of some lovely singing. Speaking of which, everyone, we have to get started. So it is lovely to see you. I hope your week is off to a good start. We have a beautiful set of folk songs today, some deep and meaningful stuff, and also some nice some nice quite funky stuff as well. So do please enjoy the session. Make sure you have everything you need. Have you got a drink ready? I've got my drink of water here. There were ice cubes in it, but they've gone. And make sure, of course, please, you keep the comments flowing and flooding in. This is where, of course, the heart of the choir lives, here in the comments. If you're new today, you're very, very welcome. Please consider giving us a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. And I think we should get started. So help me out here, everyone. We're going to make the noise, wave our fingers at the screen and start the broadcast. Here we go. And fabulous. A very, very good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to another week here on Homechoir. It is Monday, so that means it must be time for a programme of folk songs, and that's exactly what we have today. It is Folk Monday, some great pieces ahead for us all. Let's have a look, though, what we got coming up this week before we look at today. So, of course, on Wednesday, it's our classical and trad programme, and this week, a very, very special piece of those of you who like your Handel, Lascia Ch'io pianga. Beautiful little aria, arranged for 4-part harmony. If you know it well, you're going to want to be there to sing it. If you don't know it, well, it's Handel. So come along and learn one of Handel's very, very best tunes. And I know that's quite a thing to say, but it really is one of his absolute best. Then on Fun Fridays, you can see here from the list, Knees Up Mother Brown, which you haven't sung for ages, Shoe Fly Don't Bother Me, Waltzing Matilda, The Quartermaster's Stores, and Come On and Hear, Come On and Hear, Alexander's Ragtime Band. Really, really great song by Irving Berlin. And I bet you, although you know the chorus, I wonder how many people know the verse. So we're going to learn some new music this Friday. And then the Sacred Sing will have Lashik Pianga, of course, in it, as well as If You Love Me by Talis, your rendition of the Cantique de Genre Scene, and then a couple of slightly soggy spirituals, Deep River and Wade in the Water. So that's the programme for the week. Really looking forward to seeing you at all our broadcasts. Remember, if you can't make it live, you can always catch up later on, but don't forget the likes, don't forget the comments, and don't forget to subscribe if you don't mind. Thank you, folks. Now, let's have a look at today. In a moment, we'll start with one Misty, Moisty Morning, which we learned a few weeks ago. We'll then follow that with On Ilkley Moor Baht, and I've got me flat cat ready. Then we're going to learn the Blackleg Miner, which I've already said has a bit of a dark history. It's a darker song. It's all about dealing with strike breakers. And Anna was saying, Anna does a lot of research into these songs and gives me some nice interesting facts that I can talk to you about on air. And one of the things she pointed out is during the miners' strikes here in the UK in the 80s, a lot of miners sang this song and then realised in the middle of it that it was basically advocating violence against strikebreakers. So they stopped singing it when they were on strike. But the song itself is a very, very old tune. It's a fantastic song. So just as long as we're aware of the history, I think it's all right. Then Oh Danny Boy, to really tug on the heartstrings and get those tears flowing before Man of Constant Sorrow will wrap up our sing for today. So everyone, lots to look forward to. Let's get started. So if I can invite you all, please, to ascend, to be upstanding. We have a couple of birthdays to celebrate, but first let's just roll our shoulders round a little bit. Loosen up these muscles, stretch out your neck. Good stuff. If you are already standing, that's great. If you're not, if you could please stand up for me, plant those feet to shoulders width apart, making the knees nice and soft. Very good, everyone. Drawing yourself up to your full height and just starting to take some really nice, deep, cleansing breaths. Use it to carry away any tension, any stress, anything you've got to worry about. We'll just breathe it out because the next half hour is your time to enjoy this lovely music. And as we breathe in, we're going to breathe in that lovely warm feeling of singing with friends and breathe out any last remaining tension and stress. That's fabulous. Of course, those who aren't standing at the moment, you can bring yourself up to your full height in your chair and still get all the benefit of these nice exercises. Okay, so let's start, everyone. We'll just do a bit of humming before we sing Happy Birthday. So we'll sing a C to start off with. Let's have a bit of an acoustic. And that didn't work. Let's try this again. There we are. Let's hum together, shall we, everyone? And again. And one more. Now an ooh. And another one. Ooh. And an aw. And oh. One more. Oh. Now an F for egg. And again. And an ah. Ah. One more. Ah. Now, after me, please, everyone. Ya, ya, ya. And ma, ma, ma. Thank you, everyone. Well, let's sing Happy Birthday to Emma, whose birthday it is today, and to Cara, whose birthday it is tomorrow. Happy birthday, everyone. Here we go. 1, 2. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Emma and Carith. Happy birthday to you. Many, many happy returns of the day to both of you, and thank you for spending some of your special day with us. So let's get started with some lovely, lovely singing. We've got one Misty, Moisty Morning first of all. So let's bring that back on screen. So this is a song, well, if you know your Steeleye Span, you'll know one Misty, Moisty Morning, but the song itself is a very, very old tune, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years old. And I found references back in the 14th century, and many of these songs that Steeleye Span and all of these folk rockers and prog rockers performed are really, really ancient tunes from here in England and here in the UK in general. And this is just one of those songs. This is the story of somebody meeting the love of his life and getting married and everything that goes on in between. So let's sing this one together. If you don't know it, well, the tune repeats for each verse. There are 7 or 8 verses, so by the time you get to the end, you'll absolutely know it, and we'll all be jumping around and dancing to the tune of the wedding music. So here we go, everyone. Bit of an acoustic, and let's sing one Misty, Moisty Morning. And nice deep breath. One misty, moisty morning, when cloudy was the weather, I met with an old man, clothed all in leather. He was clothed all in leather, with a cap beneath his chin, singing howdy-do and howdy-do and howdy-do again. This rustic was a thresher, as on his way he hied, and with a leather bottle fast buckled by his side. He wore no shirt upon his back, but wool unto his skin, singing howdy-do and howdy-do and howdy-do again. I went a little further, and there I met a maid, a-going, a-milking, sir, she said. Then I began to compliment, and she began to sing, saying howdy-do and howdy-do and howdy-do again. This maid, her name was Dolly, clothed in a gown of grey. I, being somewhat jolly, persuaded her to stay, and straight I fell a-courting her, in hopes her love to win, saying howdy-do and howdy-do and howdy-do again. I, having time and leisure, I spent a vacant hour a-telling of my treasure, while sitting in the bower. With many kind embraces I stroked her double chin, singing howdy-do and howdy-do and howdy-do again. I said that I should married be, and she would be my bride, and along we should not tarry, and 20 things beside. I'll plough and sow and reap and mow, and you shall sit and spin, singing howdy-do and howdy-do and howdy-do again. Her parents then consented, all parties were agreed. Her portion 30 shillings, we married were with speed. Then Will the piper he did play, while others danced and sing howdy-do and howdy-do and howdy-do again. Big party for the last verse. Then lusty Ralph and Robin, with many damsels gay, did ride on Roan and Dobbin to celebrate the day. And when they met together, their caps they oft did fling, singing howdy-do and howdy-do and howdy-do and howdy-do again. Well done, everyone. You can't beat a good wedding knees up, can you? Oh, fabulous stuff. That must have been quite a party. Everyone riding around on good old Roan and Dobbin and flinging their caps off. Wonderful. Now, of course, our next song is all about caps, flat and otherwise. Okay, and one of the most important things you've got to do, particularly in this country, when it gets cold, is when you go out, you've got to make sure you're wearing a hat. Now this is a flat cap, as many of you will know. You'll be able to see exactly why it's called a flat cap. I bought this several weeks ago when we were about to do this next song, which is on Ilkley, Moor, Baht. And my daughter Katie has only just got over the awful, cringing embarrassment of me buying a flat cap. Anna quite liked it. Katie disappeared under the table when I put it on and basically instructed me not to wear it around her. So if you're watching, honey, just for you. So this one, ladies and gentlemen, this is a very, very old song from up north here in England, from Yorkshire. And I know we've got lots of people up there in York, so hey up, everyone. We're going to sing this one all together. Now, oh, hang on a second. Sorry, folks. Can't get the staff. Okay, there we are, ladies and gentlemen. I'm afraid it's the roadie's day off. So let's sing this one all together. This is on Ilkley Moor, Baht. I saw you up on the moor without a hat. So we're going to make sure you wear your hat. Here we go, everyone. And where hast thou been since I saw thee? I saw thee on Ilkley Moor, Baht. Where hast thou been since I saw thee? Where hast thou been since I saw thee? On Ilkley Moor, Baht, on Ilkley Moor, Baht, on Ilkley Moor, Baht. Thou's been a courtin' Mary Jane on Ilkley Moor, Baht. Thou's been a courtin' Mary Jane. Thou's been a courtin' Mary Jane on Ilkley Moor, Baht, on Ilkley Moor, Baht, on Ilkley Moor, Baht. Thou's bound to catch the death of cowd on Ilkley Moor, Baht. Thou's bound to catch the death of cowd. Thou's bound to catch the death of cowd on Ilkley Moor, Baht, on Ilkley Moor, Baht, on Ilkley Moor, Baht. Then nussel at to bury thee on Ilkley Moor, Baht. Then nussel at to bury thee. Then nussel at to bury thee on Ilkley Moor, Baht, on Ilkley Moor, Baht, on Ilkley Moor, Baht. Then worms'll come and ate thee up on Ilkley Moor, Baht. Then worms'll come and ate thee up. Then worms'll come and ate thee up on Ilkley Moor, Baht, on Ilkley Moor, Baht, on Ilkley Moor, Baht. Then ducks'll come and eat up worms on Ilkley Moor, Baht. Then ducks'll come up and eat up worms. Then ducks'll come up and eat up worms on Ilkley Moor, Baht, on Ilkley Moor, Baht, on Ilkley Moor, Baht. Then us'll go up and eat up ducks, too many ups, on Ilkley Moor, Baht. Then us'll go up and eat up ducks. Then us'll go and eat up ducks, got it. On Ilkley Moor, Baht, on Ilkley Moor, Baht, on Ilkley Moor, Baht. I love this verse. Then us'll I'll etten thee, on Ilkley Moor, Baht. Then us'll I'll etten thee. Then us'll I'll etten thee on Ilkley Moor, Baht, on Ilkley Moor, Baht, on Ilkley Moor, Baht. That's where we get us on back, on Ilkley Moor, Baht. That's where we get us on back. That's when we get us on back. Everyone, on Ilkley Moor, Baht, on Ilkley Moor, Baht, on Ilkley Moor, Baht. Hey up. Trouble at mill. Thanks, everyone. Oh dear, too many ups. Too many ups with ducks. Okay, brilliant job. Well done, everyone. Hope you coped all right there with the T apostrophe stuff. Remember, we don't go then worms. That's not how you say it. Then worms. Okay, head up ducks. Keep practicing. You'll get it, folks. Well done. So will I one day. So let's have a look at our new song today, everyone. Now, I said yesterday this was a West Country song. I thought it was, but actually it's a North Country song. There is a version that was sung down here in the West Country, but it was originally written, again, up north. I should get my flat cap out again. This is a song about strike breaking. And, here in the UK, there is a proud tradition, certainly until a few decades ago, of strong unions and really strike breakers, scabs were not appreciated, I think is possibly the nicest way to put it. And this song very much encapsulates that idea, so that if there's a strike going on, someone breaks the strike, they're a blackleg miner, and they were not treated well. And you ended up with this, frankly, fantastic tune, great song, but with some darker meaning behind it. So that's all I'll say on the matter. So let's have a look at this song. Goes like this. It's in the evening after dark when the blackleg miner creeps to work with his moleskin pants and dirty shirt. There goes the blackleg miner. Okay, let's learn that in line by line, okay? It's in the evening after dark, everybody. It's in the evening after dark. Very good. When the blackleg miner creeps to work. And when the blackleg miner creeps to work. Very good. With his moleskin pants and dirty shirts, everyone. With his moleskin pants and dirty shirts. There goes the blackleg miner. There goes the blackleg miner. Let's go from the beginning. It's in the evening after dark when the blackleg miner creeps to work with his moleskin pants and dirty shirt. There goes the blackleg miner. Very good. Now, the rest of the song follows that shape. So let's just sing the next verse just to get a sense of it. Ready? Well, he grabs his duds and down he goes to hew the coal that lies below. There's not a woman in this town row will look at the blackleg miner. Fantastic. There we go. So the verses all follow that same melody. There is a little instrumental down at the bottom where I've attempted to do something slightly clever with one of the other songs that we do. And then we finish with It's in the Evening After Dark, the blackleg miner. Just watch out the last line or the penultimate line, moleskin pants and dirty shirt. We're going to hold that a bit longer. Enjoy, everyone. So this is a different version. If you know the Steel Ice Band version, it's quite gritty with a really sort of thumping bass line and so on. I wanted to do something a bit different. I like the idea of it being sort of late at night. So we've gone for a slightly more chilled out version. Okay, this is the the after dark version of Blackleg Miner. Let's have a bit of an acoustic and enjoy this one, everyone. Here we go. It's in the evening after dark when the blackleg miner creeps to work with his moleskin pants and dirty shirt. There goes the blackleg miner. Next verse. Well, he grabs his duds and down he goes to hew the coal that lies below. There's not a woman in this town row will look at the blackleg miner. Oh, Delaval is a terrible place. They rub wet clay in the blackleg's face. Around the heaps they run a foot race to catch the blackleg miner. And Imgan near the Seg Hill mine, across the way they stretch a line to catch the throat and break the spine of the dirty blackleg miner. They grab his duds and his picks as well. They hoy him down to the pit of hell. Down you go and fare you well, you dirty blackleg miner. Now sing the tune with me. Ah, his moleskin pants and dirty shirts. There goes the Blackleg Miner. There we are. Well done, everyone. Something a bit different, a little bit quieter. Did you like that little instrument there? That's got a special name. That's called a cajon. And a cajon is a big wooden box that you sit on and thump away on. So I thought a little bit of cajon, a little bit of vibraphone, sort of 1960s vibe to our Blackleg Miner today. Well done, everyone. Hope you enjoyed it. Now then, let's have a look at, well, a very, very old song, a beautiful, beautiful old tune from the old country. This one is the Londonderry air of Oh Danny Boy, which of course we all know, and we're all going to sing from the heart, dedicating to everyone out there, particularly those of you in the Emerald Isle, north and south. Just lots of love to all of you. And this one is deliberately designed to tug on the heartstrings. So tissues at the ready, everyone. Let's sing this one out. Let's have a bit of an acoustic. Here we go, everyone. Here is Oh Danny Boy. Nice deep breath. And oh Danny Boy, the pipes are calling from glen to glen and down the mountainside. The summer's gone and all the roses falling. It's you must go and I must bide. But come ye back when summer's in the meadow, or when the valley's hushed and white with snow. I'll be here in sunshine or in shadow. Oh Danny boy, I love you so. But when ye come and all the flowers are dying, and I am dead as they will be, you'll come and find the place where I am lying, and kneel and say an Ave there for me, and I shall hear though soft you tread above me, and all my grave will warmer, sweeter be. For you will bend and tell me that you love me, and I shall sleep in peace until you come to me. Thank you, everyone. What a gorgeous tune. Oh, I will never forget my dear granny, who lived down there in West Cork, right outside a gorgeous little town called Schull. If you're ever in West Cork, go right down to the southwest. Go and have a look at Clear Point and Schull and Skibbereen and Bantry Bay and all these wonderful places. And she used to sing that one when she was wandering around the garden, and she died in 2010. And so that one, as I said, for everyone in Ireland and my dear, dear granny. So everyone, we've got time for just one more, and this is a good one. This one is Man of Constant Sorrow, from that film I keep going on about. If you still haven't watched it, do watch it. It's the wonderful Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? We've done many of the songs already here on the channel, with still a good handful to look forward to in the future. So this one, Well, it's a really gritty song with lots and lots of guitar and lots and lots of deep feeling. I think it's been quite a deep emotional sing today on Folk Monday, if you ignore the fact that I wore a flat cap for some of it. So let's enjoy Man of Constant Sorrow, and then I shall be seeing you on Wednesday for a little bit more sorrow, but of a different variety. The dear Mr. Handel and Lascia Pianga, but more on that a bit later on. Let's sing together the fantastic Man of Constant Sorrow. Let's have some acoustic, and here we go. In constant sorrow through his day. Ready, everyone? I am a man of constant sorrow. I've seen trouble all my days. I bid farewell to old Kentucky, the place where I was born and raised. The place where he was born and raised. For 6 long years I've been in trouble. No pleasure here on earth I've found. For in this world I'm bound to ramble. I have no friends to help me now. He has no friends to help him now. It's fare thee well, my own true lover. I never expect to see you again, for I'm bound to ride that northern railroad. Perhaps I'll die upon this train. Perhaps he'll die upon this train. You can bury me in some deep valley for many years where I may lay. Then you may learn to love another while I am sleeping in my grave, while he is sleeping in his grave. Maybe your friends think I'm just a stranger. My face you'll never see no more. But there is one promise that is given. I'll meet you on God's golden shore. He'll meet you on God's golden shore. Ladies and gentlemen of Homechoir, thank you ever so much for your company, for your great comments and humour, and for your wonderful singing, of course, today. I do hope you've enjoyed it. Do please make sure you join us for the rest of our broadcasts, whether you can make them live or later on, just as long as you catch up. We'd love to see you. If you are watching later on and you weren't here live, well, it's wonderful that you've watched us. Do please leave us a comment so that we know you were here. And everyone, have a great week. Lots of love to Emma, happy birthday, and to you, Gareth, happy birthday for tomorrow. If you're joining me later on for Choir of the Earth and the launch of Acapella Wonders 2, well, I'll see you at 5 o'clock, but otherwise I'll see you on Wednesday at 2 p.m. for this lovely bit of Handel. So take care, dear friends. All the very best. See you soon. Bye-bye.